Well, hello there. How you all doing? So, according to Sport Build, Robben and Ribery have signed a contract extension until 2019. Now, I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people have different opinions. A lot of people have mixed opinions on that topic, so that's why I wanted to make this video. Because it's going to be it's going to be more so a discussion than anything, to be totally honest. And that's the important thing, that we actually discuss this in depth. Because quite frankly, Christian Falk has been on point for pretty much like this whole season. Even last season, you could say he's been on point. So every time he says something, most of the time it's actually he has actual credible sources and it is true. So from that perspective, earlier today there were rumors from Kicker that Ribery extended his contract, and now obviously I wanted to wait a little bit because I thought, if Kicker's reporting it, then the other newspapers should either pick it up with their own sources or deny it. And it turns out they are even saying that Robben extended his contract. So it's quite quite a mixed bag. I know a lot of people are saying, we should move on at this point. We should move on from Robben and from Ribery, should move on from the robbery duo. And then there's a lot of people saying, we need to, give them as much, pretty not give them as much as, they deserve. But we should respect them. We should treat them fairly. We should respect them a lot. And honestly, we should just we should give them a new contract, which now looks like we have actually done. So my thoughts on this has always been very, very clear. I feel like I've always said, for me, if they extend, they need to know that they're not gonna play. They're not gonna be the first winger on a team sheet, which has always been my issue. Like, I've got no issue with us potentially extending their contracts, but for me it's always been an issue of Robben saying that, I don't want to be on the bench, I'm not going to settle for a substitute role. And to me that's always been an issue, because especially with his age and whatnot, you got to accept that substitute role. Now I don't know whether he's now going to accept it or whether Bayern have said that, you're going to be first team. In that case, I will have a problem with it. If we are relying next season with them as our first, wingers on the team sheet, our first, in the starting lineup, ultimately in the first team, that's when I have an issue. That's when I have an issue with the contract extension. But overall, I'm pretty okay with the contract extension. It all depends really on next season. Now, if they're just gonna be there, mentoring the young players and then coming on for every 3 games or so, then I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally fine, because you know what, they do deserve their last big contract. And if it's a 1-year contract, it's not that long. And from that perspective, considering how much they've actually done for the club, I'm very glad that we're sending them off the right way. But if they're going to be, the first team, if they're going to be the first names on the squad, then that's when I'm going to have issues. Because quite frankly, despite them having sometimes great games, I'm talking about both of them right now, despite both of them having sometimes great games and then sometimes poor games, they really shouldn't be our first choice anymore. That's just the way it is, honestly. And the fact that we haven't been linked anymore ever since Ribery came out, and really is. I actually know now I think about it, I don't think there's been a single link in the last couple of months where we've been linked to a winger. So from that perspective, it's just kind of worrying, to be totally honest. And it's, there's a lot of players right now that are out of favor in their club. You look at Martial, you look at Bale. 2 players are out of favors from their club. Now, obviously, we've got a very good connection with Real Madrid. Both teams pretty much respect each other. Both teams always give each other fair deals and whatnot. You look at Kroos, then you look at Xabi, you look at James, fair deals. So from that perspective, we could probably get Bale if he's out of favour, although I think Perez would want to sell him for a lot more than we're willing to pay. But then again, we don't know how much we're willing to pay, because they keep saying, we're going to spend hundreds of millions and whatnot, but we've not seen that. So I mean, we spend a lot of money each season, really. When you look at it, we spend a lot of money, but not on one single player, but rather on a multitude of players. So we'll see exactly what happens. We'll see exactly how we're going to move forward. Obviously, again, this is not the official confirmation, but it is pretty much as good as an official confirmation. Where Christian Falk, Kicker, Sky, all of them saying that's basically the way it happened. So it's basically the way it happened, I guess. Both their contracts get extended. We were told at the beginning of the season that, you know, both the contracts would be resolved in April. That's looks to be resolved right now. And then we were also told that we would find out who the coach is by the end of April. That's the only thing we're still waiting for. So we'll see exactly, you know, who the new coach is gonna be. Regardless, how do you guys feel? Because that's really all I want to know in this, especially this video, because I know a lot of you guys obviously love Robben and Ribery, me included. But a lot of you guys also want us to move on, because we need to get new players in, because quite frankly they're not at the level they used to be, which I totally understand as well. So I'm kind of that's why I'm kind of in the middle. You know, I'm just kind of in the, you know, I'm happy if we extend with them, but we also need to move on. They need to have a secondary role. Now, Robben, for me, he's the big issue, because Ribery, I feel like he may be more accepting to the secondary role, considering that he's seen how good Coleman has been. But Robben, I am not sure. And that's my worry right now. That's really my one big worry. Regardless though, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time. Actually, no, I'll see you guys right after this video. I'm going to make another video, and it's going to be my mock draw. And then I will probably see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow then, won't I? Because tomorrow is the actual draw. I don't have the time for that at the moment, to be totally honest, but I'll still see you guys for the draw. So I'll see you guys then. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.